I think visual language, it's not the same as sound language or word language. It's all intuition. When I make something, there is a road that takes me to the solution. There's a road, and I don't know the road. You just work until you get to that feeling where it gets off the ground by itself. It has its own life, and I am merely a servant of that process. There you are, that's better. That's better. Sometimes it comes all of a sudden. The whole piece comes alive all of a sudden, very rare. That's a wonderful moment. Most of the time, you have to do whatever that end result wants you to do. So I just keep working and working, and as I'm working, something says, no, that's the wrong road. No, that's the wrong road. No, that's the wrong road. I have a painting I still work on from 1955. And I could take it out now and I could work on it. You are working for this phenomenon. You are working for it. This summer I will be 90. So if you've been an artist for 70 years, which is maybe it's more than that, it's a wonderful thing to be able to hear the voice that tells you that's the wrong road. Because I think if a visual artist has the good luck to live so long, he starts to understand the things that he knew when he was a child. And I'm very lucky that I still have that child awake in me. That same child from when I'm 3.5, 4 years old. That is one of the greatest gifts a painter can have. Because the age I was when I realized, that's like the same age I am now, in a way, the way I was thinking. I was 3.5 or so, and I had a very good relationship with my mother. That is, I loved her very much. We were very good together. But I remember that I was with her, and I realized that I was going to make things with my hands all my life. I just knew it, and I said, oh, today is the day I will begin. What shall I make? Oh, I think I will make my mother's shoes. I love her shoes. How do you make a shoe? So I thought, I'll go ask her. When I looked at her, I thought, but maybe my mother doesn't care about how you draw a shoe. Well, I'll find out. So I said, Mother, draw me a shoe. There it is. I could see she didn't want to draw me a shoe. So she drew it, and it was wrong. And I looked at it, and I was polite. I didn't say, no, that's wrong. I thought, no, that's wrong. And that was the second awakening. So I drew the shoe. And then I thought, I'm not ever going to tell my mother what I'm going to do with my life. Because if I tell her, she's so different from me that she will try to change my mind. And I don't want her to change my mind. So I will never tell her. And I kept that secret from her till I was 16 years old, or 17 when I went away to school. And she reacted just in the same way that that child knew she would react. No, that's not for you. No. It's the way I watched her. She doesn't want to draw the shoe. She doesn't care how you draw a shoe. And to me, to draw a shoe, it was holy. It was just, it was holy. And I resolved never to tell her. Because children can think very well. Maybe when the language is formed, they learn language, they learn to think. So my thoughts were very intelligent and very perceptive, more perceptive than an adult. Because I was very observant of people. how they are, you know. The child I was is the child I am now. And now I understand the things I knew when I was a child. I'm the same person. It's so lucky to live this long. But then, that's the life in the studio. And maybe the bigger problems are when you leave the studio and you have to face the world. That's always very challenging. The life with others, you know. And I think without that, this would have no value.